Previously on Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door.
Wait a second! Mario! Exactly what is your relation with her? Tell me now!
And now, back to our featured presentation.
It's time to go over one of the greatest tales ever told. The tale of that time I actually fucked Peach? Mario, that story doesn't exist. You know it hasn't been written. Look at the internet. Not, like, unofficially, Mario. God damn it. I've been catching a breather here, you know, reflecting back on all my adventures. It's been a long road, bro. And hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Why the fuck do you have to do this now? Oh, really? You're lost, bro. Maybe I'll tell you about it some other time, huh? Oh, I never showed you what happens when you say no. Hey, sounds good to me. Which part of my story you want to hear, bro? He does have one more thing to mention, which is about the Luigi books. Speaking of which, welcome back, everybody, to more bonus episodes for Let's Replay Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door. As your host, the MJ406. Actually, know what? This guy actually mobilized my quest. He's been interviewing me. He was actually interviewing me here at the end during breaks for my adventure. I didn't think anyone would be interested in reading a book about Luigi, but Super Luigi came out recently, and check this out, bro. Here at Rogueport, it set the new record for consecutive weeks at #1 on the best-selling list. Hooray for Luigi, bro! I started reading it the other day, but it's an encyclopedic account in multiple volumes. Excruciating detail, bro. It's like a history book. It seemed like one, anyway. They've got it in the shop here in Rogueport. How about you snag a copy, bro? I'll think about it. That's all he has to say about somebody writing his novels. You want to hear about it? Just find me, I'll be around. Speaking of which, why don't we actually read it? So, you guys been curious about what all the Luigi books have been about? Now's the time to finally go over it. Oh yeah, I need to go out to space at some point. I didn't want to talk to Tech later anyway. But yep, it's finally time. If you actually order the books, you can actually read them. So, it's finally time. Super Luigi, Book 1, Super Mario, now on sale. So, let's go. Have you ever experienced a time when no matter how hard you tried, you failed, and the time you spent felt wasted? If ever you feel such pangs of regret, try to remember this tale. The story of a young man's quest to save a sweet princess. Super Luigi, Volume 1, The Quest Begins. The day dawned like any other, but little did Luigi know the letter he was about to receive would forever change his destiny. Sir Luigi, danger besets us on all sides, and we beg your help. The foul chestnut king has stolen our treasure, our fair princess. The letter was from Minister Crepe of the Waffle Kingdom, a man aware of Luigi's many adventures. He knew only Luigi could save them. Charged with this dire task, Luigi wasted no time curtailing the heroic meal he was making. Then he packed for his deadly journey. Knowing that his older, though less talented brother was out on a no doubt inconsequential errand, Luigi took a moment to leave a note. Who the fuck wrote this garbage? Mario, ignore that for now. Mix a keel mango with a peachy peach to whip up a fruit parfait. These cryptic words were all Luigi wrote before leaving. Well, thanks, I would have known that sooner. Upon reaching the Waffle Kingdom, Luigi was greeted by pure misery, an endless flow of tears over the kidnapping of Princess Sinclair. Arriving at the castle, Luigi was greeted by Minister Crepe, who carefully handed him a compass base with only one intact section. Our land had a second treasure, the marvelous compass. Find its 7 parts, and find a Claire. So it began. To be continued. So they're all 12 pages. It's actually pretty short, which is why we're going to go around and explore more, but we'll at least go over the entire story. You get some details you don't get from Luigi telling you, and some things are left out because they glorify it a bit. But anyway, Super Luigi, Book 2, Manager's Pick. Super Luigi, Volume 2, Allies and Adventure. It's a little warm, Luigi muttered, the sweat dripping from his brow as he followed the compass up Rumplebump Volcano's side. Must find the secret grotto. While Luigi had guts to spare, he did need a guide, and he found one in Bluey, a blooper he met in town. Brave Bluey joined Luigi and instantly proved to be invaluable. With his aid, Luigi bested a savage statue that protected the treasure. That treasure was none other than a piece of the marvelous compass, a piece that pointed west to Plump Belly Village. The second Luigi saw Plump Belly Village, he knew something was amiss. All was woe, and Luigi soon learned the reason why from the mayor. The town was at the mercy of a sinister serpent, who demanded sacrificial lasses. Burning with indignation, Luigi formed a team of liberators. A fierce Babam warrior named Jerry joined his crew and chose, not surprisingly, to stay with Luigi for the duration of his quest for Eclair. Fortified by his allies, Luigi strode on into the lair of the beast, a foul two-headed snake. No time to think, Luigi sprang forth. Twin heads snapped at his heels, fangs dripping venom. Then, as one mouth gaped wide to swallow Luigi, The other crept behind. Our hero sensed a treachery and fainted before leaping. Is that the right fainted? The heads collided, and the beast ate itself. The prize? A compass piece. The villagers begged their savior to stay with them, but a grim-faced Luigi pressed bravely onward. To be continued. How long are we going to go over all of Luigi's journey, these 5 books? Let's figure it out with the bestseller, Book 3. Super Luigi, Volume 3, The Voice of a Princess. Dauntless Luigi's next test came in the form of a kart race on Circuit Break Island, where he won both the contest and a compass piece. The race was fraught with danger, but Luigi pressed through adversity to win. All viewers were awed by Luigi's revolutionary racing style, ramming people from the front with the back of his car to make them all crash. The mechanic who built Luigi's racing machine, a buzzy beetle named Torque, was so stunned by Luigi's race techniques that he joined him. Yeah, he wanted his money back for that idiot. Reinvigorated, Luigi set sail for Jazzafraz Town, where he made his stage debut. Hazy, a noted Daisy producer, gave Luigi a key role. Playing the part of an Earth spirit to pure perfection, Luigi stole the show. Hazy's faith in Luigi's natural acting talents was rewarded. Yeah, you just had to act like a twig. Pretty easy. Grass, actually, but fair enough. The performance won a prize, which yielded another compass piece. Hazy turned from teacher to pupil, joining Luigi on his quest. It was at this time that Luigi's heart, usually draped in the cool comfort of a hero's resolve, began to warm with thoughts of Princess Eclair. This came to be because every time the magic compass pointed to a new place, her gentle words rang in his ears, touching him to his very soul. The voice spoke of eternity, of stars in the heavens. It wept for those blind to love. It gave comfort in the face of fear and loneliness. Though he had never seen her, our hero was tormented by visions of this fair-hearted maiden. All he could do was press onward. The compass pointed toward rapturous ruins. Only 2 parts of the compass awaited, and Eclair had one. To be continued. I feel like we skipped one here. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. The fan favorite, Book 4, The Shards of Truth. I get why. This is the lore-building one. Footsore and weary, Luigi finally found the rapturous ruins beyond Grimble Forest. Within them, time and space were lost in nothingness. Within the pale emptiness, Luigi found a young, sleeping boy. Our hero called out gently, and the young youth awoke from his long, long slumber. My name is Cranberry, and I've waited for you for the last 1,000 years. The boy went on to tell Luigi the secret truths of an ancient land. He said that the marvelous compass had been created by the ancient Luff people, who used its power of foretelling to rule the world. But the Luff Empire was then cursed by the compass, and fell into ruin. The survivors dismantled the compass and hid its pieces. Cranberry was the last of the ancient race. His role was to wait until one with a noble heart came to take the burden of the future. None but Luigi could have shouldered this weight. The boy gave him the compass piece and said, "Fear the curse, but find your Eclair." Luigi accepted the part. The boy's words burned into his brain. His duty fulfilled, the boy began to fade into the blank nothingness. As he faded from sight, a look of joy lit Cranberry's face. As Luigi gaped, both boy and ruins vanished, leaving our hero in a dark wood. With 6 of the parts united, the compass now pointed to the final part. To the quest's end, to Hate Song Tower, and then her voice spoke. Princess Eclair's voice begged for help from the void, pleading for a hero. Luigi's heart burst aflame. To be continued. And yeah, you know how Luigi skips the details about the last chapter? You ever curious about what some of those were? Well, the book coming soon to theaters. We have The Journey's End, Volume 5. The part that I definitely look the most forward to. At long last, Luigi crossed the threshold of Hate Song Tower. Luigi rallied his allies. We will defeat the Chestnut King. We must. Friends by his side, Luigi at last faced the fell Chestnut King. But then he heard a voice and spun to see the fair Princess Eclair. She told our hero the painful truth. The evil Chestnut King was actually her true love, made monstrous by Crape in a bid for the throne. Wait, what? At that moment, the villainous Crape appeared. The marvelous compass, please, hand it over and the Luff Empire will rule again. Waha! Luigi and company were no match for the might of Crape, their true enemy. But then, the compass piece and Eclair's tiara shone forth, and bestowed the future sight on Luigi. Knowing Crape's every move, he smote the fiend with his mallet, and with that, it was all finally over. Luigi and his friends parted, leaving the Waffle Kingdom in peace. But Luigi regretted not gazing further into the future. He longed to see the Wafflers gathering on Princess Eclair's wedding day. He wanted to see her beauty and who stood at her side. But it was not to be. Luigi went back to his humble home, which remained exactly as he had left it, in cold comfort for his heavy heart. Taking up a book he had been reading, Luigi tried to read, but his long trial had sapped his strength, and he soon fell asleep. Luigi dreamt of his friends and his beloved Princess Eclair. And sleeping, Luigi spoke, "I shall return. The end." So, yep. The whole Minister Crepe that organized the whole thing wanted the power of the Luff to rule again. And the love of Princess Eclair happened to get transformed into a monstrosity, the Chestnut King. All because of that quest, which Luigi got to learn the hard way. Tough loss, bro. Maybe we'll get lucky next time. Get lucky with what? What are you talking about? Why did you say that? Where did you get that information? I read the books, dude. Wow, you were right. These are entertaining. Ha! Ah, he got cock-blocked again. What a loser. That's what you take away from all this? I mean, basically, he was doing it for her. And wouldn't you know it, she already had a love of her life. An actual king. Yeah, Mario, gives you something to look forward to. What the fuck does that mean? Me becoming a king? Mario, no. You know what? Shut up. But if you're curious about some of the extra details, there you go. You got to see the actual end of the story since Luigi wouldn't tell you because he's a dick and wanted to hide that fact. Continue, sir. Is there a tale you want to hear? These are the tales I can tell you now. I forgot to go over the last of these. Oh, actually, he told me everything. Okay. I kind of thought he had more to tell, but I guess not. Never mind then. Well, in that case... Oh yeah, there's also the guy down in the sewer. I can go over his tales as well. I guess now's the time to go over the rest of the storytelling, and we happen to get done everything before I actually feel like ending the episode. I'll go talk to more people. Or maybe do some extra things. Which reminds me, I gotta go see Tech as well. All right, here's another thing I can show you. So, in case you needed to feel like you needed a path. Aha, welcome, Mario. Saying with my amazing abilities, is that what you seek is my humble job. Shall I see something for you? My next path for 56 coins. Our next path, I understand. I shall look for what you seek. Yes, tell me what my next point of this game is. Because honestly, with the Shadow Queen beaten, I'm trying to figure out what else there is to do. There must be some other dangerous monster lurking that I have to conquer, right? Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Why not? I cannot see the path that lays before you. What? Perhaps you should do the things you must do here first. Just continue doing what you think you should be doing. Please take your coins back. Goodbye, Mario. What kind of rigged reading is this? Well, you want to see anything else? You have nothing for you to see! Well, if you ever find yourself... Okay, fortune telling's so rigged. What about this shit? Yep, there you finally learned. Hey, Bass, sports fan extraordinaire here. Know about stylish moves? Here's multiple attacks for hints for you. Each attack is different type of stylish moves. I'll share one with you. Well, Mr. Save the Universe, think you know all the stylish moves there are? There are stylish moves that go with bad moves, too. Which means I'll keep you busy. Sound hard? Well, easy. That's why you gotta practice, yo. Good reminder in case you ever want to do experiment with that at this point. There you go. Look at your little adventure speech. It's penultimate chapter. What do you mean penultimate? There's one more? I suppose that means it's time for me to go look for real work. Whoa. I can't believe I just said that. No, seriously. I gotta find that treasure. Oh, shit. If only there was a treasure to find, man. If only. But it wasn't obvious by this point. You can now go back to the moon. Which reminds me, I want to test out the space food. I want to see if it actually heals you more out in space. Because if it doesn't, that's something that the next game finally actually implemented right. To make it make sense of the space food. But yep. Now you explore this place of your own free will, which is nice, I guess. Not there's much to see out here, but it's nice to be out and about, I guess. So, alright, pick this elevator first. That works. There's not much to see here, but, you know, you explore these places. You don't get much from going to former boss layers. Which would have been awesome if you could re-battle bosses, but unfortunately this game doesn't do that. It's weird, none of the more RPGs let you do that. Well, actually Origami King does, but that's not even a matter. It's the computer room! This must be where Princess Peach met with Tech! No shit. Obviously. Mario, I'm pleased that I could see you again. You never die, do you?
I detonated explosives after you left to ensure the base would never be used for evil. Of course, I was destroyed in the resulting explosion. But one day I regained consciousness, and all is as before. Yes, everything. I do not comprehend why, but as I regained consciousness, I saw a light, and I thought I heard Peach's voice.
Wow, it's so weird. It's like he's an actual person behind that thing.
How is Princess Peach? If she is happy, then I too am happy. I continue to hope for the continued happiness of you, Peach, and all others. And I'm so happy I saved my porn.
Wow, good for you. I guess he didn't need to delete his hard drive. Lucky bastard. Now that Grodus is dead, he doesn't have to worry about that ever again. Yeah, I would really like if you could rebattle some of the bosses. It'd be really cool. I know that's something that some of the mod community used to do with, at least in original Paper Mario, I know the mod community was pretty big. Like, I know this one mod basically made the game a lot harder. And it was actually kind of cool. I watched some of it. And they have, like, a thing to rebattle all the bosses, too. That's a nice way to, like, update an old game. That's something I definitely respect out of the mod community. It would be kind of nice if official game development actually had that happen for it. But nope. You never get that kind of thing, unfortunately, which, I guess you don't really need it. But it's just something nice to remember. Then again, that's why some people like the Mario and Luigi series better. Because they actually give the opportunity to refight the bosses in the games after the, from Bowser's Inside Story onward. You actually get the opportunity to fight bosses, and they're stronger, so it actually challenges you, and it's fun. I really do like that about those games. Which reminds me, people are expecting me to go to the next Mario Luigi game after this one. There's only one left. I don't feel like doing the remakes, although there's side modes I could consider, although they're very tedious. So it's really not worth it unless you really only care for the story. But at the time of this, I haven't even actually finished. I finished the one for the original Mario Luigi Superstar Saga remake. I never ended up finishing the one for maybe we wasted money on this. I never ended up actually finishing the one for the Bowser's Inside Story remake. Which I do have. I just never got around to finishing it. Look at me, I can moonwalk. That's really weird, Mario. I thought it was fun, at least. Yeah, the really weird thing is here, even though the X-Nauts are gone, the X-Yuxes are still around. For some reason. It's like they weren't actually part of the army or whatever. So what happens when I use space food out in space? Does it actually? Wow. It only heals 5. Wow. Alright. So that's something the sequel game actually takes advantage of. Because there is a space chapter in the next game as well. But it actually makes one of the items, space food, actually means something. That's something better than the next game does. Too bad everything else about the next game. You know what? I shouldn't spoil anything about that yet, but I'll just put it this way. If you're a traditional RPG fan, you'll probably not like the sequel to this, Super Paper Mario. Probably. I know some people do. I am not one of its fans, but, you know. The story of any of the Mario RPGs is arguably at its best in Super Paper Mario, but well, I'm not going to talk about it right now. I'll save it for another day when we eventually get to that, because that's probably going to be the next Mario RPG I play. And let me just say this, it's going to be a long one, and for me, an annoying one. And if you can't tell already, I don't think very highly of it. But, you know, I'm not going to diss the people that appreciate it. I'm just not one of them. And I'll just leave it at that for now. They do make some improvements and they do take some notes from the previous games for like some of the lore and stuff, and well, some of the other things in the game. They basically take some things from this and amplify it even more. All depends on what you like. Quality over quantity isn't always what they go for. Sometimes it's quantity instead of quality. We can go over that another time, though. Let me go over the rest of your things since I'm here.
So you want to add a little monkey, right? You pay my goods, I'm supposed to tell you about couples cake.
Yeah, sure. I may as well go over the rest of your things.
You know, just see in the square, I'm sure. The girl with the mean cookie talent. Well, she's got a secret recipe called the couples cake. Cute name, huh? Make it, she needs a snow bunny and spicy soup. You bring her both, she'll make it. At least that's what old Walkie hears. By the way, snow bunny is made of a gold leaf and an ice storm. And spicy soup is made of a fire flower and a dried bouquet.
You actually just need a fire flower? But that's fine.
Wait, really? Even so, I hear that this recipe really reminds her of her late husband. So she doesn't make it for just anybody. I wonder how she feels about you.
Huh. Well, reigniting her passion for cooking, I guess she might, like me. Huh. But anyway, behind the Trouble Center, which I revealed, but this is how you learn about it if you never thought about looking at it.
So there's that Trouble Center, Rogueport's east side, right? Well, only a few people know about the back entrance to it. Hey, I'm not saying there's anything good in there, but it may be worth a look.
If you're curious to hear that they're the ones that run it, there you go.
I'm doing new stuff now. I can tell you what I've told you before. I won't even charge you for it. Did you know that you can only carry up to 999 coins if you want to collect more? Go buy gold bars in the shop near here. And then store them in the shop where you can convert them back to coins anytime. They may sell for slightly less than you buy them for, but you're losing all the coins you wouldn't be able to pick up, right?
Yep. Okay, so she fell to the floor again! What the fuck? I really wonder why she does that. I thought it'd be fun. You think it's fun to fall to the floor and nearly kill yourself? I mean, I'm not gonna judge you for it, but okay. Fine. Whatever you say, bitch. And there we go. I'm just gonna take some gold bars for the fuck of it. Why are you making me waste my money? Yeah, you'll see it has a purpose. I'll take his advice to heart. Actually, store his mushroom while you're at it. Oh, I forgot to convert those back into... Right. I also still have ruined powders. We just confuse people. Worry about it later. Alright. But anyway... Well, since I talked to pretty much everybody I wanted to at this point, let's now go to... Yeah, Far Outpost, and we can talk to the guy about his trouble. But yeah, wouldn't you guys be curious to being able to have a game with Luigi, like an actual RPG that's more about him? Then again, that's kind of the thing with the whole Super Mario brand. They don't really like to do spin-offs too far from Mario. Luigi's Mansion is the closest they've done. And honestly, those are good. And, you know, giving Luigi time to shine is definitely something that's appreciated. Although, I don't know. I feel like more characters use their time to shine. Oh, Princess Peach had one spin-off. And, well, there's a reason she's only had one. Because it wasn't good. I wouldn't mind them giving another chance to that, though. I would still love another Bowser spin-off, personally. Another? Well, Bowser's Inside Story is the closest we're gonna have for now. I wouldn't mind seeing Bowser get another chance to be, like, the main character, so to speak. Because, well, he's somebody who's always had bad luck. It would nice to actually be, like, able to control him. He is such a great character. And the Mario Luigi series is definitely a great example of how great Bowser's character can be. They really make it good. Oh, I should probably talk to you guys.
That'll not be far until the day we've been waiting for comes, when nuclear warfare is needed. My peace of mind is all thanks to you. I'm so grateful.
Oh, you guys have nothing new to say, huh? You guys are all just still proud of your art cannon.
Hooray! I've been waiting to shoot that thing off for a very long time. Kabang! But after we blow up, we are all hasty and confused. And frogs and fog. Crack!
Man, sounds like a fun trip. Exploring for them like a high? I never thought about that, but I guess it would be kind of a high for them, wouldn't it? I mean, sure. It's like what they had in the old day when I used to have it. When I was in middle school, they mentioned us about the choking game. People are fucking stupid. That swamp! He's the other guy just says whenever he's thinking, you know. To be honest, I kind of like people like that. Don't encourage it.
Yeah, don't. Need help for my trouble. Shablooey! Thanks to you. Shaboom! There's dungeon on the rope will come. Pin up 100 trials. Shakow! I heard if one writes wish on wall 50th floor, the wish comes true. Shapop! I used special big explosion to get down to 50th floor and write wish. Shaquack! And then I realized the whole thing was hoax. Shadoop! I realized risked life getting down there for using graffiti. I wanted to race Shashoom! I erased myself, but I don't think I can get down there again. Shakroom! So, could you go to 50th floor, hit up 100 trials, and erase graffiti? Please, Shabloo!
Right. So, yep, that's all he wants for you. He doesn't think he'd be able to get down there again because he was devastating. He had a creative explosion to get him down that far. Huh. I wonder, could he just do Supernova over and over again? Mario, that's something the Crystal Stars gave you. You don't get that kind of luxury just from having the frickin', you know, just having willpower. Crystal Stars don't give you willpower. They literally are just there. They're treasures that have given you power. They don't make you think you have more power. They just are more power. Jeez, I get it. I'm sorry for saying anything. It's weird. I kind of thought the guy who talked about the legend of the all of Rogueport and the whole underground city had more to say, but I guess not. I have gone to officially kill an Amazing Daisy, right? I think I did. God damn it, you guys! These guys run at me so fast! Oh, yeah, Luigi's in the crowd. That's nice. No, I don't think I'm gonna go kill them. I'd rather kill them just so I can rebuild my star power a little bit. Not that I need to worry about it. My stats are low before I go to the Pit of 100 Trials, because, well... oh, the first 50 levels are gonna be a joke. We've done them before, and, well... a lot of those enemies are much lower, like, level than I am now. It'll be so much easier. Oh, man, I couldn't heal the HP Goobella lost. Oh, well, what a shame. But yep, just letting you note. You know, we only have 12 troubles left, right? 12 tattles, excuse me. You can probably take a guess. We did see some unique enemies down in the Pit of 100 Trials, like the Dark Koopas, the Dark Paratroopas, and the Glooma family. Let's just say there's even more down there. Let's just say the toughest varieties of enemies in the game are down there. And, well, they can be devastating. So I'll say this. If you think you want to beat this before you get to the end of the game, oh, that's a crazy thought to have. I would not try to do that lightly. Like, if it's your first time playing the game, I definitely would not recommend doing it until you at least beat the Shadow Queen. Because it is a long and dangerous trip. I do not think it's worth it for you.
The new boss told me to look out for this place, but I'm tired. When's my break, huh?
When is your break? I guess I shouldn't worry about it. I want to get more numbers! Damn it! No new numbers for me today. Son of a bitch. Well, I may as well go talk around to people again. And also, I could spend more money on things. All right, I do have one actual thing I want to show off before I end this episode, because... well, next episode, the fated trip begins. The Pit of 100 Trials.
Hi, Mario! Hey, listen, Mario. You incredible. Truly incredible. You didn't just do the Syndicate a favor, you did the whole world a favor.
Damn right I did.
Peace return to the world, and it's all because of you, Mario. Thank you. Oh, I know. Well, you're the baby that we're going to have. Mario!
You're pregnant?!
Oh, fuck. That sounds awesome. I have a Mario Jr. I've been waiting for one of those.
He's always fighting with the robbers and sort of getting old. That's it. I'm going to pitch in and do my part to mend some of these fences. Whenever I see you, something always makes me want to be nice. You're a real pain.
Yes, that's right. Be nice so I don't kill you.
Ooh, hey, it's you. Something tells me I can't just call you anymore. You're Mario after all. The guy who saved the world. I'm honored just to know you.
Wow. That is a very nice thing to say to me. Sure, I appreciate it. It's nice that people actually give Mario the respect he finally deserves. Damn right! I've done all these shit, and now this whole criminal town is starting to turn right again. Wow. Everybody's turning a new leaf all because of everything you did.
Ah, how refreshing.
I don't know why, but I'm tired watching clouds drift by. Maybe I'm just tired. Yeah. Tired, I guess, is what you are. It's too bad nobody else. There's not too much else to go around other than talking to people at Rogueport. They're more the ones that have more interesting things to say.
Hey, you don't have any good jobs, do you? You know, easy work, ridiculous pay.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, that guy again. Okay. Oh, yeah, I should go talk to Pennington one more time, too. I forgot about that. Alright, so we'll do 2 more things for the end of this episode. The first, this Rattouille here. Remember how yeah.
Ah, Mario, it's me, Lumpy. Don't you remember?
I gave him 300 coins for his investment on the oil thing.
Out in Dry Desert to drill for oil. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I remember now you ripped me off.
I did it! I totally struck oil!
Oh, shit! Good for you!
There were times I was covered in dust, weak, and ready to give up, but I never lost sight of the dream, and one day I finally seized it! And you believed in me all this time, Mario, you sure did! Thank you so much! I'll return your load with a little more just to show my appreciation. Please, take this.
You received 999 coins! What the? Dude!
Boy, thanks for everything! Now you have some capital to start your own venture. Just don't let your dream die, Mario. I know you'll make it someday, just like I did.
Does motherfucker think I'm poor or something? He basically refilled your whole wallet to max capacity. Oh, wow, he did. My hero. So, yeah, basically the investment levels. You give him 100 coins once, you'll get 300 coins returned. Give him 200 coins, you'll get 600 coins back. Give him the max of 300 coins, you'll basically agree to refill your wallet in the post-game. So if you wanted to buy some stuff, especially for the Pit of 100 Trials, you can do it now. Also, since we're here,
Mario, how's it going? Hey, guess what? I kept a journal of my hunt for black gold. It's a little embarrassing. Want to read it?
is that kind of a contradiction? Gold can't be black. If anything, it should be. Mario, don't finish that.
I see. I'll just be here. Think I'll have to do next. So say hi anytime.
And we got one more story to go over. I forgot about this. A journal of his hunt for black gold, which is referring to oil in case you don't know what black gold means for some reason.
It's a little embarrassing. I want to read it.
I sure do. Sure.
Which part do you like to read?
7 parts to this? Well, I may as well do it now since it's story time. Motherfucker. The night before. I'm finally off tomorrow. I filled my pack with cheese and I'm ready to go. My to-do list is crossed off. I owe so much to all my investors. Not just money. The old get-rich-quick dream? But this is different. I have a reason. See? I owe it to my hometown. It's so cold there. People are constantly shivering. If I find oil instead of there, then people can use it to heat their homes. Oil will make me rich and them happy. It seems to be the perfect goal, right? I've always had this dream since I was very small. Of course, getting rich is a big part of it too. But who doesn't want money? Money. Cover me with it, please. Well, enough for tonight.
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing. Be another.
That's enough! No, we're gonna keep reading more. Which, in case you're curious, is actually referring to a lot of stuff in the previous Paper Mario game. So it's actually nice to hear some details, I guess, of the development of that game, if you care. The Buzzar Fiend. Why have to turn out like this? I got to Toad Town by boat, then took a train to the foot of Mount Rugged. Yup, the train. Unfortunately, you can only get from Mount Rugged to Dry Desert on foot. The tragedy waited for me as I slogged faithfully up that winding trail. It was a huge, awful vulture I had read about in my travel brochures. This Buzzar costed all travelers on Mount Rugged. I hightailed it, but Buzzar had me in its sights. I felt a piercing jolt as its claws dug deep into my backpack. Now dropping me on a cliff, Buzzar seemed to forget me and disappear. I left out a sigh of relief, but when I touched my back, I noticed my pack was gone. My pack! It was all my food and money to start the operation! No! That maggy Buzzar made off with everything of importance to me! All I've left is this journal, a shovel to dig for oil, and my life. Perhaps living is miracle enough, or so I'd like to believe. But now, I can't turn back. I climb down the mountain to the desert. The dry desert sprawls out before me, beckoning dreamers and fools. I'm both, and I set out with a heart full of dread. Wow, desperate and a fool. Well, let's keep going. A helping hand. A helping hand. I am now in a place called Dry Outpost. Someone pulled me, lifeless and parched, from the merciless desert floor. There's a Koopa with a fine mustache in Colorado, an angel in a pith helmet. Oh, so that's where he's been. There's a world-traveling adventurer archaeologist. I told him about Buzzar, and my quest for oil, and my dreams of riches and warmth for my people. After I spoke at length, he gave me food and water. I asked him why he should be so kind. He looked into the distance and said, "Turning one's back on an ambitious dreamer invites others to do the same to you, old boy." I just want to believe in every dream this sad old world can muster. This guy, he still chases his own dreams, dusty dreams of archaeology. We stayed up all night discussing each other's dreams. It was great. Oh, well, good for him. That's enough, I see. Well, I'll be here thinking, so you can read it again. I'm gonna keep reading. That's all I had to say, damn it. Well, a reliable guide. Well, it's only the desert, but still. A reliable guide. I'm now in the desert oasis, a desert oasis. After Colorado left, I set out from Dry Outpost to find my digging point. But the desert is so wide, it's impossible to find anything without a guide. I had no idea where I was going. My head was splitting in the heat. My throat was burning and scratchy. Was I awake? Was I asleep? I heard a voice calling to me from far away. Hey, are you a nice guy? If you're a nice guy, then give me something nice. I didn't have the food or water I received from Colorado. I had nothing. Why do you lie here? If you're a nice guy, give me a nice thing and I will help. I croaked, All I have is my dream. When I next awoke, I was at this oasis. You're awake, I heard. There was a squeak there and a gray headscarf. My name is Mustafa. You had nothing to give, but I got something nice anyway. I don't know how or why, but it seems I've been saved by yet another stranger. Do you need a guide? If there is somewhere you want to go, I will take you. Unbelievable! I've actually found a reliable guide! Yeah, Mustafa seems to know that place really frickin' well in my memory. And if you actually figure out the shopping thing so you can meet him before he tells you about that, he's like, hey, how'd you know that? You must be really lucky. Even though you really are just a cheater. The digging point! We're here. I finally the spot where I'm supposed to dig for oil. I was told to draw a line from a blue cactus to a cactus-like rock. I went north the precise distance from the exact termination point. And ended up here, at a point between dry ruins and the oasis. Mustafa had guided me this far with skill and bravery. He said, "You are a nice guy. Your dream will come true." Mustafa believes this. He left then, leaving me to fight this battle on my own. All I have to do is dig here until I find oil. That's all. I stocked up with lemons and limes in the oasis, so I should last a few days. I must find that oil! Well, at least you got to really actually live your dream. Good for you, man. And you have the sustainability to live through it. Long dig! I'm digging for oil now, and my hand shakes as I write these perhaps final words. I've been digging from sun up to sundown, but still outside of that sweet crude. Maybe I've just picked a dry spot in this cursed spot, in this cursed desert. But I'm sure this is where Mer Lovely told me to dig. Yes, I'm sure of it. There's no more food or water, and even my hopes have dwindled to nothing. This is it. My dream dies here with me under these forgiving skies. My dream. My? Wait, no, this is not it. My dream is of something else. Yes, something else. Dig. Keep digging. I must keep digging. Arms, move, body, work, find oil. Wow. Why do you even will to write that in if you're just gonna frickin' just keep digging? Dude, you can skip that entry. The wrap-up. I'm now about back to Deer Rogueport. I did it. I finally struck oil in that dry desert. I have left the day-to-day operation to my men in the field and now return home. It all came true. Striking it rich, finding oil, my dream. But somewhere along the way, this became more than just my dream. So many people have helped to make this dream happen. So many. You had nothing to give, but I got something nice anyway. Dear Mustafa. I just want to believe in every dream that this sad world can muster. Ah, Colorado. People who lent me money and gave me food and showed me the way. So many hands reaching out to help me. I must do something for all of them. That feeling is supposed to be even harder. I must share this feeling with the people who helped me as I struggled. I must share these words that have seared themselves into my heart. Dreams come true. Lumpy. Now I'm going to use this money to become the CEO of a new company and drag that whole town I used to live in into poverty and make another factory for drilling oil. He would. What an asshole. Oh, what an awful ending that would be. Like, I'm going to go, well, I got money, now I'm rich. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm going to drill for more oil. Why does that feel more real than any other possible ending? That's capitalism for you. Exactly. That is capitalism. Once somebody strikes it rich, they become a selfish fuck. I know that feeling all too well. What's that supposed to mean? You're rich or something? Maybe I should rephrase that. I feel like I know a lot of people that act that way. And yet CEOs are all like that. You can be a nobody, and then as soon as you hit a shitload of money, you think you're better than everybody else. And that's why I hate those people. I mean, it's hard not to hate those people, honestly. Like, for real. Also, let me turn off first attack. I don't need that anymore. Instead, I should put on, put arrow throw back on. Might be useful for some of those battles. Besides, remember the sign that says first attack and bump attack aren't useful in the Pit of 100 Trials? Yeah, even if I had it on, I can't skip battles. That's something that makes the trip kind of painful. But anyway, before we end this episode, I did want to do one thing and talk to Pennington here, now he knows my name. I guess it's just his hobby, he's a Sanctum Keeper. Luigi, I mean Mario. How are you, dear boy? He's like, God damn it, I can't believe I got your name wrong. I just want to do that one thing, just to rub it in his face. You know, one more thing. Mario, come on, stop wasting time. This episode's long enough as it is, but we didn't even do much of anything. I have to make him feel bad. God damn it, Mario. See? Now look at the face of despair! Luigi, I mean Mario, how are you, dear boy? Wait, are you sure that's Mario? He's wearing green. I could have sworn Luigi wore green. Why, I think it was when he wore red. What the hell is wrong with me? Oh no! My brain is going to explode! His brain actually explodes? Oh! That was not the result I was expecting. Sorry, oh! Visit you in the hospital. Mario? In the morgue! Jesus Christ. I mean, I should apologize. It's the least I could do. He's dead! There's no point apologizing. He's dead. I apologize to his family. You don't even know where his family is. You know what? You're right. It's not worth the effort. Just leave him dead. That's a better way to do it. Oh my god, Mario. You fucking suck. Okay, well, I talked to everybody I wanted to. You get some extra dialogue, we talked to others, but I don't really care about that, so we're done with that. Explore the world of your own free will. You don't get anything from going for boss layers. You don't get anything from going down to the, Palace of Shadow one more time and going to where you fought the Shadow Queen. I mean, I should mention it just in case. I don't know if people actually thought that, but, you know, good thing to mention. And I don't think there's anything new for me to go over. Nope, we got everything done that I wanted to do. Well, all that's left is the prep. So, let's end this long episode here. It's a little longer than I wanted to be, but I forgot about the stories from the Ratatouille. So, there we go. I went over everything. All the flavor text is done that I want to show off. So, come back next time, and the trip of hell begins. Well, I could skip the first 50 floors. I actually have a different idea. So I will say this. The next episode is filler. However, to make it worth some people's while to actually watch it, I'm actually going to tell MJ's personal life story. Yes, for those of you who actually want to know what the MJ behind the voice of these videos is like, I will be willing to tell you my life story as we go to the first 50 floors again. Jesus, how long is that going to be? It's the first 50 floors, Mario. They're weak as fuck. It's going to be fast. But instead of just skipping it, I may as well give you guys, like, a preview to the autobiography. I knew that's what this was going to be. I'm kidding. But I do feel like it's worth you guys actually getting to know me, the MJ, as me as an actual individual, and not just a voice trying to be an entertainer in some form. So yep, next time I actually give my personal story of my life, for those of you that care. I feel like it has enough going for it to interest people. I will say this, there is a mental disorder involved. That explains too much. How do you talk in your sleep like that, Mario? Anyway, yes, I'll just leave that for you. You guys don't care for it? 2 episodes from now, we'll be going further than the 50th floor. But until then, hope you guys will be curious as to my life story. So, I hope you guys will listen to it. See you next time for the beginning of the Pit of 100 Trials once again. And as I go over the trials of my life.